Okay. I believe we're live now. Yeah, the light just went on. My name is Deborah Barton Burton from Cincinnati, Ohio, and I want to welcome you to a solution to saving money on your monthly utility bill. Now, many of you that have connected with me, and some of you that haven't that are on this Hangout, know that I'm a network marketer. And I come across information all the time about how to create streams of income and work from home for myself and things like that. And I'm a true believer that we don't know what we don't know. And I came across a new friend that shared with me a way for me to save money on my utility bill. And I thought, okay, this is different. So he began to tell me about this opportunity of participating in a future of cleaner renewable energy. Now, I had watched several videos that was talking about the current days time of using fossil fuel for, that feeds the grid that we're all tapped into. I'm a true believer of the law of attraction, and we have come to learn that there's a lot more to life than we really know. And until you get the information, you don't know what you don't know. So I'm here to share this information with you. And if you just give me a little of your time, I'm going to walk you through the steps of understanding what I've come to learn about the fact that out of the 50 states, there are 11 states that are deregulated. Okay? And what I mean by deregulation is, excuse me, if you remember, if you're old enough to remember, about 20 years ago, the federal government came in and deregulated how long-distance service was supplied to the consumer. And at that time, the big boy was AT&T. And they basically was controlling what we paid for our long distance. And there were a few umbrella companies that technically AT&T still owned, I believe. And they gave you a thought that you were saving money, but you really wasn't. It all fed back to the big boy at the top. And so the federal government said, that's a monopoly and we're not going to allow this. The consumer is who we work for, and we're going to break you up and allow other individuals to create companies that will supply the demand of long distance. So AT&T got broken up, and all these little companies started coming out of nowhere. And that's why today we have, Verizon and T-Mobile and Sprint and so on, So that's called deregulation. And before that, there was the airline industry that was monopolized by a few big boys at the top that controlled what we paid to fly in the air. They owned the planes, and they dictated what we paid to fly. And the government came in and said, nope, that's a monopoly, so we're going to break you up and allow other people to create companies to supply the demand of air travel. So now we have all these airlines that are competing for your business. And it's made it cheaper for the consumer. That's deregulation. Well, the states have come together to realize that in the process of creating cleaner renewable energy, which is wind power and solar power, and then there's several other ways of creating clean energy. I don't know the names right off the top of my head, but I have a video that will teach you about that. But we all are at a critical point in life where we're not taking care of Mother Earth, and we need to change the method that we've been operating under. Now, those of you that live in the 11 of the 50 states that are deregulated, you're beginning to experience a situation of choice. And you're realizing that now you no longer have to be controlled by, I live in Ohio, so Ohio is the part of Ohio I live in is controlled by Duke Energy. And I listed the 11 states in my my event. Let me see if I can go there and tell you what they are. Okay. I don't know what is in your state, but Duke Energy is in my state. We've got New Jersey, New York, Ohio, Georgia, Maryland, Connecticut, Illinois, Rhode Island, New Hampshire, Maine, Pennsylvania, and as of next month, Texas is going to be on board. And this is really powerful if you get the concept of this. I'm telling you, this is powerful. And it's free. I'm going to get to that in a minute. But what I want to share with you is this. If you live in one of the 11 states, which we call the footprint states, you're already deregulated and you have a choice. Just imagine, if you didn't know this, you have a choice as to who supplies your energy every month that feeds your power of your house. You know, you all go turn on a light switch and go to the kitchen and cook and heat up your water so you can take a hot shower, or you know, all the things that power your house is tied into a grid that the big boys control. And when I say big boys, I'm talking about the monopoly of energy. Duke, like I said, Duke Energy in Cincinnati is the big boy here. But we've got a new company. We have a new company that is giving you a choice, and what this choice is cleaner, renewable energy. It's wind powered and solar powered. The mechanics of how it feeds everything is in the videos. I don't know everything because, like I just said, I just came on board, but I'm just in awe of this opportunity of paying a cheaper bill. You know, every month we pay a bill. Every month that you have electric or gas to operate your home, you're paying somebody for. And up to now, you've been restricted on, you know, choices, and you have to pay what they say you pay. And, you know, some people get in trouble and can't pay their bill because it's so high, and they end up with a arrearage and things like that. Well, I'm here to tell you and be in your face about it. You have a choice. And all I want to do is share this choice with you. It's up to you from that point what you do with that information. That's my job, is to help inform other people of helping them have a better life. And in doing so, it allows me to live a better life. Now, I'm talking about cleaner renewable energy. And the company I'm talking about is called North American Power. North American Power started about 4 years ago, and they are creating circumstances that people can pay reduced bills, or a method that they can create enough income if they're not in one of the footprint states to pay their utility bill and more. It's all dependent upon your efforts. Okay? If you choose to make North American Power your supplier of your energy, then it costs you nothing to get started. Absolutely nothing. And I've never seen nothing like it. You know, most companies, they want you to pay up front a fee and, you know, all kind of stuff, transfer for this and, you know, auto ship for this, and none of that is involved in this situation. I'm here to tell you, this is fascinating. But it's durable and it's obtainable and it makes sense. If you don't like paying the bill you pay, you now have a choice. And it's one of two ways. Why I joined North American Power? I joined it because I wanted to help other people have the information, build a future for myself financially. And they always, every opportunity out there says, build an opportunity that's going to give you freedom of time. Well, this, I like being social. I like getting out and connecting with people and helping people problem solve. And this is definitely going to take me down the road that I have planned for my future, in the world. And that is connecting, sharing, problem solving, and showing people what they don't know, because we don't know what we don't know. I knew nothing about this renewable energy was available to me, and I live in the state of Ohio, and it's been here for a minute. And now I'm now sharing it with you. How does it work? How does it work? Well, it works like this. And I'm giving you a short version of what I've obtained from the information there. I have so much more to share with you. And at the end of the presentation, I'm going to take your questions and help you figure out the information so you can be more, empowered with and armed with what you need to know to do what you want to do. But I joined because it offered everything I was looking for. And some of you know me from around the internet. I'm a business builder, investor, wealth creation coach or trainer. And I've been dibbling and dabbling in a lot of things. But I think I found the mother of it all. And I'm being serious. I know I get hyped sometimes about what it is that I do. And I'm not lowering the standard on those other companies, because some of them I'm still involved in. I'm just simply saying this is something that truly is going to help anyone that is involved. It is truly going to give an opportunity of a change in life that is for our future. If we stay on the path we're on, we're not leaving a very good future for our children. And I'm going to tell you why. I've come to learn this. Fossil fuel energy is limited. We have just so much that we can pull out of the Mother Earth before it runs out. And that's just a fact of life. Eventually that's going to run out. And I've heard many scholars and scientists and all these people that make these videos that say we're reaching a critical point in time that we have to come up with something that is durable, sustainable, and renewable and cleaner for the population to survive on the earth. So what I'm saying to you here is this. You are at the ground floor of something revolutionary for our future, for our children and our children's children, and it's going to clean up Mother Earth, and we're going to be able to see a much better place to live and experience a cheaper way to do it. I have to speak on lay terms. The bill is cheaper if you do it this way. Okay? Who do you know has a utility bill they would love to reduce in cost? That's everybody. Unless you just, addicted to the person you're paying your money to, and that to me says you're not conscious about what you're doing with your money and in your life. I would like to pay a cheaper utility bill. When that question was posed to me, I said I know everybody would like to pay a cheaper utility bill. So how do you get to pay a cheaper utility bill? I'm going to get to that. The big question is, what's in it for you? Why am I here to hear this information? Well, you get to participate in a future of cleaner, renewable energy, which is wind power, solar power, and there's a couple other things that they're working on, but we all are aware of the wind power and the solar power that is, revolutionarily going across the planet. And some of us have not jumped on board because we can't financially afford it. If you've even considered looking at it, and I have, it's expensive just to set your home up with solar panels. So what I'm saying to you, until you're in that position to do so, and that's another phase of our company, you can set your house up full solar panels. But I'm not going to deal with that right now. I'm going to deal with where you can get started right now for free. If you're in the footprint states, and we have a renewable certificate, a renewable energy certificate that you can buy that will allow you to participate until your state is deregulated. And I guarantee you this, because this is so powerful and it's so necessary for our future, you don't have to do nothing now, but in the future, you are going to be forced to go that way simply because that is the wave of the future. Believe me, it is. Everyone wants a cleaner planet, lesser, congestion in the air, no more breathing bad air because we have a cleaner air to breathe. Something that's not tied to the grid that pays only the big boys, and the rich keep getting richer and the poor keep getting poor because the bill keeps getting higher and higher and higher. Am I making sense to you guys at all? So what's in it for you? You get to participate in a future of cleaner renewable energy. You get to exercise your right of choice in a deregulated state with more being added in the future. You're going to reduce your monthly energy costs in the deregulated states, and you're going to learn how to participate in the underegulated states through a renewable energy certificate. A RAC, renewable energy certificate, by purchasing one, and the fee is cheaper than taking a family of four to McDonald's. Okay, you're going to start to help others learn and participate in a new future of cleaner renewable energy, and you're going to be compensated for that. So the question here is, do you or someone you know would like to have the information of how to pay a lesser monthly utility bill? The question here now is, do you want to participate at the ground level of something that's going to be used by everyone on the planet? Because our future's headed that way. Are you having struggles maintaining your household financially? Are you between jobs? Are you working a job you hate? Are you struggling in a home-based business that can't get off the ground? These are my questions to you. Do you have what you want in your life? And if not, why not now? I'm sure I haven't covered everything to help you understand it all, but this is so simple, and I might have confused it for you. I have a tendency to talk and not really stay on task of the key points. So at this point, I'm going to respect your time by getting to the point of, you have questions, please ask them. If you're on my Google Plus page, which, this time, I didn't send you to my 22 social page in Facebook because I wanted to be able to answer your questions. So if you have a question, you can actually put it into the Google Hangout chat box, and I'll be more than happy to answer your question. I've become aware of some facts And unfortunately, they are the worst kind of facts that our society is living by. It keeps a large number of people dummied down to where they only operate out of what they know, and it's a need to know situation until someone takes the reins by the horn and say, I'm tired of this and I want to do something better with my life. We are spiritual beings having a human experience, and unfortunately the flesh has tied us to a pre-programmed methodology of thinking. It's taken away the creativity of our lives. As children, we all had a lot of creativity, a lot of faith, hope, and seeing the future bright, and we were optimistic. And as we matured and grew to become adults, we conform to a world that is not in our best interest. Well, there is a growing percentage of people that have woke up and started to decide, I'm not going to follow the standard practices of the last 100 years. And this is in every industry. I am dealing with health issues, and I realize it's in the health industry. I've woken up to a lot of things that are unethical in my book and damaging to my health. And they're supposed to be the caregivers of me. I've been trusting them and things like that. We live under such a mind programming state, and until we wake up and start to question, where did this come from and why am I going through it, you don't know what you don't know. And that's just a fact of life. So what I'm saying to you here is exercise your right of choice. I thank you for coming to this hangout to get the information from me, because what I realize is this: if I'm not asking you the question, someone in the very near future is going to be asking you the same question. Do you or someone you know pay a monthly utility bill that they would like to save money on? That's a simple yes or no. You know, and it's just how conscious you are of your financial circumstances as to whether you say yes. And if you don't care about how you spend your money, whether you have it or not, then you're going to say no. I have a website that I have put together. It's in Facebook, and I'm going to share this information with you guys in a link that will allow you to go and get more information that's a little more on target. Now, what I'm impressed with North American Power is this. There are some very big names that are about changing the world for a better place to live that have jumped on board to North American Power. One of them is Deepak Chopra, the guru of consciousness, as I say. He's jumped on board, and he's been very advocate in getting this information out to people. And I've listened to all of his videos about North American Power and why. And what he says makes so much sense to me. It's about participating as a group of people to change the future for the better. You know, like he said, me and him are about a year or two apart, so we're both, you know, the baby boomers of our era, and we're starting to become aware that we got to start doing things that are going to impact and help those that are coming behind us, our children and our children's children. And I'm in that position. He said, he admitted he's in that position. His grandchildren, I have grandchildren, and I don't want to leave a planet that they're going to blame me for. It's all screwed up. So I choose to participate in cleaning up the planet, which this opportunity, which is North American Power, is going to allow me on a small scale, because I'm just one individual, to participate with a collective group of people to take it to others and bring on board more to change the way we are supplied our energy and clean up the planet and make things cleaner for the future of our airwaves. I hope I helped you understand. And I didn't get into the financial aspects of this because I just wanted to open up the door of your thinking, and I'm going to let you go to my link and get the additional information. On my link, you will see nothing but videos and a small insert of each video, what's it about, and it walks you through the steps of what it's about and what's in it for you and how to get started. This hangout was just to make you aware that we have 11 states that are already deregulated, but this opportunity is for anybody that wants to change their life and become a party of operating as a collect group of people for the future. So I really hope that, and I hope I wasn't vague, but I hope I gave you enough to even just consider going to my link in Facebook. It's a 22 social page. And what am I going to do for you as a participant of this? Well, I'll tell you this, and I told you this is one of the most unique opportunities I've ever seen. One, it helps me save money on my utility bill. Two, it's allowing me to make money by sharing it with others. And three, we all hear this word residual, and it's very hard to create residual with something that's not sustainable. But every time someone pays their utility bill that is up to 5, 6 levels under me, that's residual. I get a portion, I get compensated for a portion of that utility bill, which with all the other individuals together under me, I get a portion of that. So now I have something that is sustainable that I'm going to be able to sit back and enjoy. You know, we talk about making money in our sleep and having a freedom of time, and there's so much stuff said by each opportunity, but what I found out is there's many reasons why it doesn't work, but this one is just too easy. This is just too easy. All you got to do is just ask a simple question. Do you or someone you know pay a utility bill they would like to save money on? And my first impression was, yeah, me. You know, and I got the information. What am I going to do for you? I'm going to help you build your circumstances, build your opportunity. I hate using the word opportunity because this isn't like a MLM. This is not a business of MLMing and networking. This is about helping other people. And as you help other people jump on board to cleaner renewable energy, you're going to be compensated for it continuously through infinity. Okay? And it's something that, depending on you, how much you put in it is what you're going to receive out of it. That's just the bottom line, and nobody can change that. And that works with everything, and some things are just harder than others, but I'm telling you, this one's too easy. And I love it. It's just, it simplifies everything I've been taught. And it truly lives up to what it says. Now, if you're familiar with deregulation and cleaner renewable energy, then you know what I'm talking about. if you're familiar with solar panel, if you've even looked at the aspects of putting solar panels on your house for um, untaching from the grid and creating your own sustainable energy, it's expensive. Because I have, and it's thousands of dollars, and I didn't want to do it at that time, and this has opened the door for me to be a participant of it. But in the near future, especially from this company, I'm going to be adding that to my home and create my own energy. But I'm gonna be a participant of this program, this service. There are certain words I'm going to really have to put in the right context, because it's not a program. It's an opportunity. When you say the word program, I always think of the pills and potions and lotion companies. It is an opportunity to jump on board for the future and truly change lives. What I'm also going to do is make it now, because I have health issues, and I'm just being honest, sometimes I make statements that I can't commit to. And it's simply because my health holds me back from the commitment. I have good days and I have bad days. And if you've ever been sick, you know what I'm talking about. My goal is to participate in a hangout that will train, teach, and inform those of you how to do this business in an ethical way. And it's so simple. There's a third-party call that I use when I cold call. And I'm amazed at how impacting that call is. And it's done by someone that is at the very top of this company, okay? His name, let me get it here, is Bob Helig. And he speaks about both sides of this opportunity. He has a recorded call for those that are in the deregulated states, what cleaner renewable energy can do for them. And then there's another call on the business side, aspect side of this opportunity, and how it can impact your life by just sharing it with others. I use those recorded calls. Unfortunately, the Hangout does not allow me to play that in here. If it does, I haven't figured it out yet. But as I move forward, I'm going to find a way to just play that here in the Hangout. But as you get started, the first thing I want to do is get with you and show you how to set up a very simple method of just sending people to the opportunity under your link, your sign up, which is what I'm going to share with you. I'm getting ready to shut this down now. I'm going to share with you my link, and it'll also be on underneath the recorded call. So you can just click there, go there, and get more information. Now, on that page, there is a series of videos, and one of them tells you about the company and the owners and how they come to put this together, and then another one shares with you Deepak Chopra, and the other one is my boy Tyler Perry. They're sharing with you their reviews and involvement of being involved with this company. And I took that off the company website. So, and they have a compelling review. So I suggest that you go to this link and gather more information, and I invite you to join me and let me help you build a better future for yourself and pay a lesser monthly utility bill, to where you're at the point where You're not even paying a utility bill. You're just living a better life from the information you gather of this opportunity. So I want to thank you for coming on the call. Now, now I know you're saying, well, where's the link? Okay, let me desktop share because I'm not sure how I can put it out there to everybody. So I'm going to share it on my screen, and I want you to get it down. Okay, as you see, I was using my let me set this up where you get it right. I was using little notes as to now. There's the link right there. For those of you, let me make sure you can see the desktop sharing. Okay. Okay, it's sharing on the screen. There's the link right there. It's www.22s.com/ that stands for CWD is Conversations with Deborah Hangout /57297. Go there, like my page, so you can get inside and see all of the videos that I have for you that will walk you through the steps. And there's a get start under each video. And if, listen, personal message me in Facebook. I'm headed there now. And if you have, let me check and see if anyone put any questions up. At this time, there doesn't seem to be any questions coming through from anyone that participated in the live stream. So here's the link you go to, get more information. You can also get started. If you have additional questions that just didn't come through the videos, then personal message me and I will definitely get back with you and help you understand what you need to understand to bring you on board to something that's going to truly impact and change your life. I want to thank you for coming on this Hangout and being my Facebook friend or my Google Plus friend or wherever you came from. And if you were invited to this Hangout by another individual that is already in the program and they wanted to share this opportunity with you of me doing this Hangout, I suggest you get back with that individual and get their information so you can participate with them. Because this is not a situation where I'm going to take everybody's sign up. No, you just get on board. Just get on board and show respect to the person that shared you this information. Go get on board with them. So get back with the person that invited you to this opportunity. And I want to thank you for participating in my little Hangout, which lasted 37 minutes. I was trying to keep it down to 30, guys. I guess I just got a gift of gab. Sorry. But out of respect for your time, I want to say I hope you have a beautiful weekend. Take a little bit of time, get the additional information, and you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.